Good evening, crypto world. Hold on one second. We got to get that. Well, take two. Good evening, crypto world. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10/10/2019. How is everybody today? Hopefully great, because we got a lot of good stuff going here. 85.62 for Bitcoin. Now, the little bit of a downturn that you see at the moment shouldn't be a surprise, obviously. This is 2019. Prices go up, profit takers. And that's just the norm. And then watch it go back up again. So bit by bit, up she goes. Market 230 at the moment and 17 for the dailies. You've got a lot of good stuff going for Apollo. Okay, ZY Crypto. Cryptocurrency Dex Exchange put out there with a press release. It's out there. And this one here, you've got, let's see. I just want to make sure it is a PR release. It is. Okay, so you've got that going. Now, PR releases alone cannot do everything, but boy, they're good. And the decentralized exchange that Apollo has built into their all-in-one wallet, you betcha. Download the wallet. It's on the wallet page of Apollo's website. The link is down below. And test it out. These pieces I'm about to show you in this video right now, a bunch of different people talking about Apollo's all-in-one. And this is what it is. This has been this way for the last year and a half. So it's nothing new. Apollo's devs in the Ukraine, a First Bridge, and their devs working out of their organization have produced the best in crypto, and that is sharding. 1 to 2 second blocks, best privacy, go down a long list. Built into this wallet, private messaging, data storage, marketplace to spend your Apollos, alias to make and sell, forging to earn free coins, voting, and even more, including, of course, the DEX that's in beta form, working right now trading in Ethereum and Paxos, the stablecoin. All this is going on. Apollo just went on to one of the bigger exchanges in the world, Bitfinex. Great launch. Then a lot of selling. Typical for 2019. Excuse me. So let's get to more news you've got. BAKKT, Bitcoin futures, volume soar almost 800% in one day. Growing piece BAKKT is. And it's going to be somewhere, when you look at this, in another 3 months, 6 months, a year, much bigger than anybody thought it would be. Don't expect Libra anytime soon. Brad Garlinghouse put out a great piece here. I've been saying that you're not going to see Libra for a long time, and this is something where everybody is agreeing on it because regulations. And he's even saying he doesn't think that you'll see Libra until maybe 2022, if it ever does happen. So that is something that's pretty big there. So let me exit out of the Telegram group because we don't need interruptions while I'm doing it. Nothing personal, people. But it takes me off a little bit when I start talking and then reading at the same time something else. So don't expect it pretty soon. And Brad was saying that. Hold on a second. Get down here just a little bit. Additionally, when asked about the possible time frame, he took a lead from the books of blockchain prediction service Augur. If I were a betting man, I would take an Augur bet. I think there is a time-based element on Augur as well. Thus, I'll say to the end of 2022, Libra will not have launched. So by the end of that, he says it won't launch. Well, there you go. See that? I missed that part. Now, for last night, CRYPTOPIG YouTube channel put up a fantastic review of Apollo. Basically I've been talking about Apollo for a year and a half. And when I see reviews out there on Apollo that I call half-baked because they don't do the research, Apollo has so much going because it's an all-in-one. It takes time to put it together. Okay? A lot of the YouTubers don't take the time. And this one here, he actually took the time and did step by step, showing the advantages of Apollo. He's doing a price analysis on Apollo and Bitcoin. Don't you love that? He's doing a price analysis on Apollo and Bitcoin on Sunday this week. This link for this video will be down below. You must watch it. It is fantastic. The next one also, BitBoy Crypto put this piece up about the DEX. So the Apollo DEX now in beta form. This one will be down below also. So the top two links will be these two. You got to watch them. Good stuff, because you're getting a lot more notice of Apollo, and it's only natural. The all-in-one has got the best in crypto, so you know it's going to be noticed. It takes more and more getting out there, and it's basically happening as we speak. Gambling in DeFi keeps DApps afloat as transaction volume drops. Ethereum, EOS, and Tron leading. DApps are not going to fail. We just need more and more good DApps. The devs, better devs, not better, but you know what I'm saying? More and more of the good devs working together on it. And Apollo's got their, for next year, 2020, the DApps coming in. And they will get a lot going. So you have that. And Coinbase Pro releases iOS mobile app promising usability and mobility, along with higher fees. Unfortunately, for Coinbase Pro. Alipay refutes Binance fiat crypto on-ramp will stop Bitcoin transactions. Binance announced that they had Alipay and WeChat for fiat buying in China. And guess what? Alipay just said, no way, we're not doing it. Don't use our name. Not so fast, Binance. Alipay to block crypto and Bitcoin transactions. Well. So, you got that. Now, U.S. senators send ominous letters to Visa and other partners of Libra. Stripe, and who else? MasterCard. Now, these ominous letters are basically saying that there could be criminal activity possible out of this happening here with Libra. Now, I'm not saying Libra is criminal. No. I'm saying that they are saying that there's so much going on with it, and with the regulations that will be coming, and if things aren't done right, then you could have investigations, and these guys could be entailed in it. That's going to scare a lot of these people. PayPal left it, and a lot more aren't going to be joining in soon, in my opinion. Bitmain announces 2 new ASIC 17 rigs. I would love to have all this stuff, but no, I don't, because the electric bill would be phenomenal. And speaking of that, mining is very expensive. It truly is. I mean, if you go around the world and the cheap zones of electricity, not too bad. But when you look at Apollo's forging in their all-in-one wallet, it is nothing of expense. You just press the button and you let the Apollo nodes network work for you. That's built into the all-in-one wallet. And getting back to that wallet thought in your head, if you haven't checked it out, remember the links are down below to download it and check it all out. The DEX with beta. And that works perfectly. When you do it, sending your ETH into to the wallet, doing your packs to your bank, doing packs to debit cards, to spend, all works perfectly. And Bitcoin is coming soon into that mix. The review for one of those reviews that went up last night said that Bitcoin was in the wallet already. It isn't. It's coming soon though, very soon. Right now you have Ethereum and Paxos. And the tab shows Bitcoin there, but it's not active at the moment. But I can't wait for it to be active. And that's the thing you got to think about this DEX that Apollo has. I should talk about this article, shouldn't I? They are having votes to vote the coin in. So you're going to have the coin listing of Apollo's DEX with its final version having all different coins coming in, of popular coins. The United Nations agency has launched a crypto fund, UNICEF, if I'm correct. Let me come down here. Yep. Even though I was going down, I wasn't reading it. UNICEF becomes first UN organization to launch crypto fund. I get sort of sidetracked with Apollo. Sorry. The United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund has revealed it has become the first United Nations organization to both hold crypto and conduct transactions in the digital asset class. Kudos to UNICEF. All right, that's good to hear. You've got the Apollo sharding. Did it work? It was mentioned in one of the videos yesterday, and how sharding is working on the block of, I should say, on the, let's put it this way, the blockchain of Apollo's most advanced blockchain in the world. And Apollo is confirmed to be the first to accomplish database sharding. Well done, Apollo team and developers. Yeah, it's a big thing, no doubt about that. And the devs, a lot of these people can't believe that Apollo can do all of what they're doing. They make it sound incredulous that they're going, do you think they can do it? Apollo has done it for the last year and a half. It's nothing hard for Apollo. Why? Because they have the best devs in the world. Plain and simple. Nobody could do sharding. ETH couldn't do it. Apollo did it. Live database blockchain. Done. Apollo did it. Before Zquila, whatever the name is, Apollo did it. They have the updater which prevents forks. They have the atomic swaps built into the DEX. And they have so much more, including adaptive forging. So, and talk about the speed, talked about the privacy with the IP masking and the coin shuffling. Apollo's got it all, including the partnership with the ADF group. They have the Zimbabwe sandbox in the, let me go over to the website. You've got the roadmap, and in the fourth quarter of 2019, you've got the new website coming out, explainer video, white paper, tech paper, academic validation is coming out, the Zimbabwe Sandbox 1.0, and there's all these pieces of Africa that they're working on. With the sandbox of Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe needs Apollo. There's no doubt about that. They're in massive turmoil, and their hyperinflation could surely use Apollo's 0% coin legal tender. No doubt about that. But it's so turmoil and so much with the Zimbabwe government taking and pushing the Zimbabwe dollar. This is my personal opinion, I don't think you're going to see national currency quick with Zimbabwe for Apollo. But I do think you're going to probably see, gentlemen's bet, cross-border trade. Just my guess is what you're going to see result out of the Zimbabwe sandbox. And that will be huge. If they do cross-border trade in that Zimbabwe situation, it's going to be massive, big news for Apollo. And personally, I think it's coming. Because they're not doing all this just to sit back and have a donut and go, hey, we tried. No, they're working with the ADF to get it done. And that's huge for Apollo. So yeah, Apollo's got it all. There's no doubt about that. Take a listen here real fast, and then we're almost done here tonight. You've got AJ Mora.
We pride ourselves in being the ultimate all-in-one cryptocurrency because we can do everything that any blockchain or cryptocurrency out there can do all on one platform.
Okay, so walk me through this. So let's say that I'm kind of interested in all this cryptocurrency stuff.
You're right.
And I want to experiment with a little bit. Apollo's a good place to start.
Apollo is a great place to start because as you start looking at all the different currencies, the altcoins that are out there, meaning alternative to Bitcoin, which is still the granddaddy of the market cap and people still pay a lot more attention to, you can look at Apollo and begin to see that if you're into privacy, Apollo has all the privacy features that some of the main privacy coins have out there. Apollo has a 2-second transaction speed, so it's one of the fastest blockchains out there. Apollo was never an ICO. That's important for people who are looking into cryptocurrency. Like you said, Jane, I want to look at cryptocurrency, but I've heard so much about these ICO, these initial coin offerings, and some of them, they raise the money and want to do this, but then nothing comes through. Apollo was never an ICO. It was raised completely privately so that it was launched with everything ready to go. Our development has been moving steadily through its roadmap, which is really exciting. So those are the kinds of things that people are looking for. Is it a good team? Does it have a good, solid community around it? Are they on point with their roadmap? And so Yes, Apollo would be a great place to start, because if you want to invest in a long-term, sustainable, scalable project, Apollo has set itself up to be developed that way. We're looking ahead towards mass adoption. Our privacy features also have the option for the user to turn on things like IP masking or coin shuffling that gives you some of that anonymity. But it's a choice, so you can also not turn those things on, and so you have this private public coin that's out there so that people can have full control of what they would want to do with their cryptocurrency.
So would I delve into Apollo currency as an investment or something to actually use as a currency?
Absolutely. That's a great question, because we want...
There we go. So this, you have so much with Apollo. You should do your own research, and the website link is down below. Wiki, everything under the sun is down below. Take a look at the links, because it's massively loaded. And I would say that once you do your research and you see that the wallet that you can download for free has an exchange built into it with no KYC, no verification, and it's going to look this good in the final version coming out soon after they get the beta input from the users, go to the Apollo Telegram group and tell them what you want in this decentralized exchange. They will have the devs do it if it's a popular option. This is going to be huge news coming up soon. And that's what you got to understand, is that AJ's talking about the long term. Well, guess what? In the short term, this is all happening. So that's a wild thing. And this has been going on for the last year plus. So everything's coming together for people finding out about Apollo and checking out the all-in-one. When they started building it back over a year ago, I basically knew that everybody was going to come eventually. And it's taking time, but guess what? More and more people are getting excited about Apollo. And that's all that matters. Anybody that gets to know Apollo gets excited about Apollo. When it opened up on DigiFinex, we had a lot of popular pushing up of the coin. Up it went, and then sell, sell, sell. People were taking profits. What is that, 2019 or what? Yes, it is. Okay, but the nice thing is that having that one of the larger exchanges in the world added to your piece, by the way, too, DigiFinex is now on CoinMarketCap for Apollo and on the live coin watch. So that's good to see. And wait for the stuff to come together. That bigger exchange is going to help out, being that's there along with Bitmart, IDAX Pro, System Coin. Good days are coming. Breaking news will be around for Apollo, no doubt about that. Sharding, the actual agreement with the ADF group, actual. For the reason that we have identified Apollo Currency Africa as the only and obvious choice with regard to cryptocurrency and its application in the African perspective, to form a partnership and integrate into our involvement in the African continent. Because of Apollo's independent blockchain and endless features, we are endorsing its use and adoption to any of the 54 African countries we have relationships with. Holy mackerel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an all-in-one. Get your jacket, put it on, enjoy it, brag. Yep, Eddie Bauer, you can get one of those. You just got to do it up. I'll tell you how if you ask me. The world is coming to know Apollo. It's taking time, but boy, are they finding out about it. And having the two links down below of the two pieces of the YouTube reviews, watch them. And I'll tell you one thing. I wasn't too happy with CryptoPig's first one because it wasn't that well prepared, but boy, did he come together for the second one. Really good. Everybody, enjoy your day today. Any breaking news, I'll have it for you. It's 8:18 p.m. on 10/10/2019. Talk to you soon.